216, the Commission recommends that institutional mechanisms are required to ensure the enforcement of equality law, in particular those relating to gender equality. Do you recognise that there's a conflict between female rights and those, like yourselves, calling for action on so-called gender identity?
Not as, no, I wouldn't put it as bluntly as that. There is a big grey area in the middle, and I confessed I don't know the answer to that, to all the situations that arise in that big grey area in the middle. But I do not feel, having analysed the objective standards and what discrimination is prevented and what discrimination isn't, that pitches women, as you are describing them, against others. I don't think they are in competition with each other at all. And what we're talking about is discrimination. As I say, there is an area which is still, people much bigger brains than mine are still trying to work out in that area in between what we do about it. But there can never be a reason to discriminate against somebody, and that's what we're talking about.
Surely the starting point is that, a woman going into a woman's toilets, that position, if she, needs to be protected, that it is women only.
Well,
there's no grey area in that. Somebody needs to feel safe. If somebody is a woman going into a woman's toilets, they need to be
I wish
safe.
I wish I could say women are uniquely safe. It doesn't mean you're safe just because it is a woman's only toilet. And there are lots of men who aren't trying to take advantage of female clothing, if I can put it that way, if that's the sort of person you're talking about, who could access that sort of space.
My concerns would more be that a transgender man thinks he has the right to go into a woman's only toilet.
Well, a person who would have a right to go into a women's only toilet would be a trans woman with a gender recognition certificate, because they are a woman for all purposes. That's the law, and it has been for a very long time. So I'm not meddling with the law. That's simply what the law says. Whether or not you think trans women are more dangerous, I would disagree with you. The research is not that's the case, but there are other people, I say, better than me looking at all of this, what the consequence of this is. But I do think more needs to be done in relation to violence of men against women, and less maybe focus on trans women, which is a very, very small proportion of society. And
sorry, Tim, that's 5 questions. I'll bring you in if we've got time at the end.
Time I thought we were going by.
And I think if I could just, if there is one important thing I would like to say, just in case I haven't made this clear,